Ahoy there, folks! I'm Captain Benzie, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV, where we are going through the main storyline quest, currently in the Stormblood expansion. I'm working my way up to maximum level in order to make it into Dawn Trail and start actually playing Endgame again. I miss this game a lot. It is great to be back. Last episode, we had made it down here to Tamamizu, where we are currently trying to help out the Blue Kojin, who are still green in my eyes, to kind of work against the Red Kojin to get them to come away from helping the Garlean Empire. It's all pretty complex at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing where this all goes. I did actually try and record a little bit after the last episode, and sadly, it kind of corrupted. So there's a little bit missing from between the last episode and this one. But otherwise, we're just going to jump in, crack right on. Basically, I had to go up and get a shell, a carapace from one of the crabs at the surface. I managed to get that. We're now about to hand that in and see where that goes. So that's all you really missed, was me getting a crab shell. So here we are, in Soroban We Trust, about to show you a shining, shimmering, splendid new world. Oh boy. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike any you have ever known? Then let us go to the western part of the village where the water twists and turns, and there complete our preparations for the ritual. This is where I think I'm going to get the ability to swim, or at least run, or something, travel underwater, because we're supposed to be looking along the seabed for some kind of relic that was lost a while ago. The Red Kojin have been looking for it, the Blue Kojin have been looking for it. They've managed to basically search almost all of the seabed, except for one small bit, and it looks like that's essentially where we're now going to be heading, which is pretty cool. It means we don't have to search an entire ocean, because that doesn't sound like fun, right? He dove into the water a moment ago and said wait here until he returned. Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted. There he is. Soroban himself.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends.
I still love that manta ray. We're not going to do the nod? Oh no, there's the nod. The Final Fantasy XIV nod.
Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood.
Okay.
O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths.
I'd love a ritual that was just like click your fingers and clap your hands.
Receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine.
Hey, I'm not going to complain too much.
The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Can you imagine just doing this for everyone in the world?
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother.
Oh, shade. He's not even here to talk back, Alice. That's not
Somehow
fair.
the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Well, you don't want to be buoyant if you're swimming underwater.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it.
Manta ray, give me a manta ray.
But first, let us take to the water.
Nod. Oh, we're not getting the full return nod. Aww. It's a bit of a meme in Final Fantasy XIV that, yeah, they'll look at each other, someone will nod, then someone will nod back, and then the third person will nod, and it's all done in this kind of close-up on each and every person's face. But yay, we get to go undersea swimming. I'm actually kind of hype about this. I like this kind of stuff. I like underwater areas, all right?
I could swear I was breathing air.
I like the speech bubble as well. That's cool.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Come on, Manta Ray. I've been after one since I first saw it in the town. They look amazing. It'll be amazing. Please, come on. Come on, Yoshi P. Make my Manta Ray dream come true. Yes. Oh, yes. We get Manta Ray mounts. Oh, I am a happy little swimmer right now.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
Yay!
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kusetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
Can't we just, like, borrow your horn? Or get our own horns?
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
There's the nod. Yeah, look at how happy she is. That is me right now. That is me right now. I am so... Oh, look at the pretty Manta Ray. Look at the pretty little Manta Ray. Oh, yes. Hello, big boy. Oh, yeah. I'm hype. Diving unlocked. Control and spacebar. Speak to Soroban for another striped ray. Awesome. No further info. Cool. Where are we going? Oh, it's got the pretty music. That way. It's got the flying mount music from Heaven's Ward. Oh, I've missed this track. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that obviously the Chocobo can fly and has its own Chocobo music, but I love this bit of music as well. No, we're not going to go... Oh, look at it. Like, I know it's a bit controversial, but playing through World of Warcraft, what was it Nazajul, the underwater area? I loved that. That was so cool. Ah, I'm so happy that we get that. Sui no Sato. And then it just becomes a ground mount. Cool. I'm so happy. This must be Sui no Sato, the Ryan village Soroban told us about. Right, Len, let's see if they can help us find the Kojin's missing jewel. What do we get? Dancer's arm or Gunbreaker's arm? I don't have Gunbreaker yet, so it's going to be the Dancer one. So I might level Dancer eventually. I haven't decided whether I'll go Dancer or Machinist, Machinist, or whatever you want to call it for the other one. Okay. Oh, here we are. Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue, and Shield. Again, none of them remotely useful to me. I don't actually play any of those classes at all. Pugilist or Monk, nope. Lancer or Dragoon, nope. I haven't even got that unlocked at level 1 yet. Rogues, I do technically have a level 30 Rogue. Shield, I suppose I've got a level 60 Paladin. Bleh. If this is Sui no Sato, then Shiosai, the Overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction, though now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. Really? Because the only person I can see actually looks really quite welcoming and... Hello. Are you an aura? Yeah, you are. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, you look kind of creepy. Can I mount up? Yes, I can. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. Okay. Always the way, mount up and then see the quest guy. Straight in front of you. More aura. Interesting. So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Mia and Alice. We're looking for the Overseer Sui no Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor would ever would I claim to be one. I am High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for this jewel called Yasakani no... Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. You little otter! Oh, it's adorable! Quiet, Isobe, or there will be no dango for dinner. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village and of why you were so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Suino Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui, we Ryan enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives, but it was not always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged with others in diplomacy, it has ever been within our utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. You've heard this crap before. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess in her wisdom decreed that it would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Ishgard all over again. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may rest assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we would have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it's not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Suino Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. She says, looking at me for some reason. Well, he seems a little bit like an asshole. I mean, I get what he's coming to, but the otter is adorable. Oh, the otter is adorable. I love the otter. But at the same token, like, you know, we just... that isolationist strategy never works. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Girabania is not the only place with wolves. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Yeah, kind of me too. Oh, I guess we're going to Shield. Ugh. That makes me sad. Something nice from the next quest, please? Please, that'd be nice. Nearly level 65. It'd be nice to have some new weaponry. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Isari. This will be Gosetsu then? Oh, come on, Gosetsu. You could have easily taken him.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
She says, smoking.
Scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
You off.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
You're an evil, vile woman. What do you expect?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Backstory. Effective backstory. That's it, give him a nice view.
Enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable.
I love the beauty mark on her chin. That's how you know she's evil.
Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you.
So this woman has issues, is what I'm gathering here.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, Mayhap I should have my oath go and fetch your master's head.
Yeah, come bring it.
Oh,
Take the snot out of that guy before.
Poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation.
Oh.
A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time.
Not us.
25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day?
Oh, her eyes then, that was
To live
creepy.
with the disgrace of his death.
Could swipe her leg, Ghost Setsu, just saying.
Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it.
Thank you for spelling jail right.
Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
Is that Gosetsu she's talking about? Was that his story?
I do not deny my sins,
Oh.
but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay, fair. We all have hot
Not
past.
to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me.
If this is what you become on the other end, did you
So,
really survive?
Let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir.
Ah, yes, the prince.
Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee.
We talked about this last episode.
So
Not
tell
last
me.
episode, first episode.
What became of Lord Hien?
Lord Hien.
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Oh, you badass, Gosetsu. Accept the beating.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
To be fair, I've kicked the snot out of that guy.
Stupid. No. When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
Oh, I'm looking forward to giving you a good beating. This guy's been a dick from the start, and I'm just looking forward to finally putting him down. It is going to feel so good. I love how Final Fantasy XIV does this with so many of its villains. Really sort of introduces them, bigs them up, and gets you super angry with them. Okay, we've got a Machinist from this. Arcanist's Grimoire, that's going to be the one though. Cool. Yay, new book. We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Mia? Oh, that's a difficult choice. I don't think talking Shiosai is going to work. I don't think the village is going to be particularly receptive, because he said that so many of them are sort of against outsiders. Soroban? Soroban sent us here as well, so I kind of think Red Kojin and getting them to talk. It's a bit brutal, but... yeah, the thought of administering a little encouragement does have its appeal, but I would need to be convinced that the Red Kojin knew anything before resorting to violence. Well, that's how you find out. You're the ones who came from above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time? Oh, villagers. Mine apologies, did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanami, and this is my wife Yunagi. We were wondering, have you any news of Doma? If so, we should like very much to hear about it. Really, game, you set it up at the fact that these guys... May I ask why? Talk about it after the cutscene. If you must. Our daughter fought in the rebellion. We've heard naught from her since. It would be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Yes, we know Yugiri. Oh, it's Yugiri's parents. That's amazing. Happy, happy days. Army be praised. She lives. She lives. We're actually looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's all right. We had no idea she hailed from Suino Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yanxia. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of her Doman's plight and urged to take the boy in, but my wife and I would hear none of it. We thought of the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. She is actually the one who kind of teaches you to be a ninja. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe... Surely there's something we can do for these people, they who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but it is the Asakani no Magatama you seek. I may be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye, it's as jade, but when bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I've mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths, they are invaluable. And I just happen to be carrying a load of them for you. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We'll do just that. I hope you find what you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you'll be in my prayers. And when next you see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that our parents and brothers do not think of her. We will, I promise. Okay, so first things first. Really cool that we kind of get to meet Yugiri's parents. That's really cool. It's a nice bit of sort of backstory there to a character who originally almost felt a bit of a side character. Oh, crikey, where are we going? Oh, all the way down there. Okay. Is there an exit on the other side of town? Yeah, probably by the looks of things. It's nice to get a bit of backstory from a character who was actually fairly minor at first, but obviously because of her Doman heritage has played a bit more of a part in this expansion. That's pretty cool. Happy to see all that. However, what does irk me about that little cutscene bit there is that basically all the information we have tells us that the villagers are not going to be receptive. They're not going to be helpful or conducive to our cause. So what's kind of the point, right? Yet we come out through there, through that cutscene where it gives you the options and you choose something that you've been told, well, there's no point going for this, it's not going to work, only to find that actually that's the option. It's like, I get what the game's doing, but equally it kind of feels like you didn't really give me enough information to make a good choice. Does it have underwater mounts as a thing here? No, alas. Okay, we're just going to use the Chocobo for now, and we are going completely the wrong way. Too busy looking for mounts and not checking the map. Okay, here's the ship. The Adventure. Great name for a ship. Captain thought about that for a whole 20 seconds. Where's our quest marker? Down. Our quest marker is down. There she is, Alice. If this wreck is the selfsame vessel of which Saraban spoke, then if the gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Mia. We're going to need to take this slowly, move too fast and we whisk overlooking something. To find the Asakani no Magatama, you'll need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of your treasure and claim it. Okay, so where's the lamp? Assuming in the key items. In other words, we're close, but not close enough yet. Getting closer. It's like playing hot hot and cold. Da-da! Is it the right thing, though? Yes, it is. Well, that was astonishingly easy. Not going to complain too hard, but, you know, you'd think finding wreckage of a sunken ship would be a little bit harder. I swear looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Mia? Yes, in ridiculously quick time. This is it! The Asakani no Magatama, exactly as Soroban described. It would seem that our fortunes have finally changed for the better. Arcanist, Grimoire, that is the right one, yes. Da 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 da. Cool. Recommended gear. Oh, I got the Grimoire and... Oh yeah, that robe. I forgot about that robe. Then we are going to... Oh, I can't apply glamour plates here. Bad. Red Mage's Arm, Astrologian, Scholars, 200... it's going to be the Scholars one for this, isn't it? Despite the fact I really want the Astrologian stuff. Astrologian is probably going to be, end up being my main at 90, but I don't know. Much as I'd like to return and thank you, Giri's parents, for their assistance, time is of the essence. I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Mia. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. Please let me teleport. Please let me teleport, that's all I ask. History, Tamamizu. No, we're not going to use a ticket because that's barely anything. Oh, those robes look awful. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we are now in a... There we go. Scholar's Arm. Typically I've set the glamour up to not apply for Arcanist. That's okay. How bad does the book look? Oh, it's fine. It's good enough. I can't be bothered to glamour the book independently at this point in time. That'll do. Also, I should summon my carbuncle. Just in case. You are returned and with the Asakani no Magatama, I trust. Oh no, this is the guy who sounds like the 13th Duke of Wimborne. Divinity. Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So about the Red Kojin, you said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells? Are you ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. I feel almost like I'm doing an impression of George Takei. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to the most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity for the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly we will aid your cause. Yay! All is ready, Soroban. Give them what they require. Invisible items. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort? Nod. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open, the treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would be necessity, be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from marms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Giving the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in Isari to hold off the pirates. Aha! However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be all right? Great! How do we do that again? The Asakani no Magatama is one of 3 most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass and instead delight in your mischief-making. Give me the Magatama back. Nod, nod. So if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault. More or less. The Asakani no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we're satisfied. Get the right voice. The Magatama has chosen you to bear to its brothers. Had it not, you would have never found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Suino Sato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May you have good fortune or something. I clicked too fast. Right then, I'm not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight, the bigger the better, the kind where you wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Dungeon. Cool. Scholar's Arm then, because we're about to go into a dungeon. So update the gear set. Change to Scholar. Recommended gear. Equip those bits. Good enough for the glamour. Update gear set. Gladiator, Marauder, Dark Knight, and Samurai. Awesome, we get Marauder's Arm for this. Happy days. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Does annoy me that pops up every time. Right. Naught left to say then. To the Isle of Zeki! Right, let's go and find that cave. Okay, having gone into Scholar, I am just going to go to Summoner in case I get attacked en route. Whee! Okay, really didn't need to jump then, but kind of makes me sad that you don't get the Manta Ray is like a permanent mount. Oof, got to get all the way down there. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, especially at the speed we're going. Just got to be careful not to accidentally go in one of those top bits, because I imagine that fall hurts quite a bit. Onwards, through the seabed. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. This really takes me back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm, and again, I know it's one of those zones that a lot of people hated, but I loved the underwater zone in Cataclysm. I thought that was honestly one of the coolest things that Blizzard have ever done in World of Warcraft. Very happy to see that. And here we are. Discover a new location and speak to Alice A. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan for once we get to the Isle? How about the two of us get the guards' attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two join them there, and together we make a stand with our numbers. It's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Mia to be one, given her peerless martial prowess. Oh, yes. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I'll attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Right, come on, Mia. We've got work to do. Please be a dungeon and not just a battle quest. Breaking and delivering. Yeah, through the cave. Pretty. I like the bubble light things. I like all the coral. Oh, what? What? Pretty, and listen to that music. Oh, loving the music. Nice pounding rhythm. Yeah, the music's not really doing much, but I do still like the sort of atmosphere to it. Feels like the floating continent, like it's building to something. And I'm kind of excited to hear what that might eventually be. Okay. Seek out and slay Kojin elsewhere on the Isle of Zeki. No, I'm not fighting a manta ray. Those things are too pretty. I can do the poor thing no harm. Red Honkin, though, yeah, you're getting it. Red Hayo! Looks like we're heading that way. No, I don't want to fight a manta ray. Don't make me fight one of the pretty manta rays. You're going to make me fight one of the pretty manta rays, aren't you? No? Okay. I'm going to take all of you on at once. That was nice and easy. Oh, there's more, that's why it was easy. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's do some heals. All the heals. Yeah, that's not doing much. Oh boy. Well, that was embarrassing. Pulled way too many. Died in solo PvE doing quests. Yay! Go me! I'm so good at this. So good at this game. Now I've got to go all the way back down there again. Okay, teleport. Yeah, we'll use a ticket for that one because it is quite a long way. I forget sometimes I'm not playing Warrior, and Warrior does have the kind of, what's that? You just want to pull everything and go for it? Awesome, do so. Right, well, I'm not going to make you watch me run all the way back. I'll cut this. We'll continue when we get back to the right, the dive or whatever it's called. Okay, so I actually lost the doorway for a little bit there, but we are now back at the dive, and we're going to try not to be an idiot this time around. See if we can actually finish this mission without dying. Dying is bad. Takes a while to get back to where you are. I mean, there's no real loss to anything, but... it is irritating to have to run the whole way back. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. I still don't want to have to take down the poor manta ray. So I'm hoping if I go around, I won't aggro it. This time around, we're going to take you on one at a time, I think. So it just got a little bit silly last time. I'm also going to let my health fully come back before I enter that circle. Because, yeah, my heals are not really worth it. They don't out-tank that damage. Fortunately, I can do that. And that's a lot of damage. This was my issue before, that there are actually 2 waves. Better. Okay. Search for Liz. She's got to be around somewhere. And again, oh, please no, go away, Manta Ray. I don't want to fight you. Okay, I'm just going to keep running and hope it de-aggroes. Hope it de-aggroes. Hope it de-aggroes. De-aggro. Yay. I don't have to fight the Manta Ray. Good. You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alisaie's all right too. Ring, ring, link pal. Mia, Lise, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. Check, check. Final Fantasy XIV nod. And up in we go. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to stay on ground, because I'm going to have to kill this guy anyway. And I really like this music. I want to hear where this music develops. But the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack has been one of those things that I used to own all the CDs for. Obviously, nowadays you have Spotify and the whole thing is on there. But I've not listened to any of the tracks ahead of time. Like why am I not casting? It doesn't bother me. I don't want to spoil it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to listen to the music ahead of time, but when I get to an area that I really like the music for, then yeah, damn straight I want to eventually listen to this, like, on Spotify in my car and that. If this goes somewhere, because I really like that driving rhythm to this one. Sort of thing. Ah. We've got some light droning going on with the music. I'm just hoping we get something a bit more. I don't know. No, this time we're mounting up though, because I want to get past this Manta Ray and have it de-aggro if it does chase me. I just don't want to be fighting the mantas, man. I know that probably sounds so stupid, but I just really like manta rays and I don't want to hurt the poor things. Take out some more of these red honkins. So close to level 65. Oh. It's the first boss from Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, this is going to be harder to sneak past now, isn't it? Game's gone, nope, you're not avoiding it forever, Benzie. You're not avoiding it forever. You're going to fight one of these things sooner or later. Close pack of enemies, though. Still, we're nearly through. I'm not going to burn my cooldowns. Not for 2 casts. Done. And we're through. Cool. Here's the vault. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison's headed straight for us. Yeah, because we've been killing quite a few of them en route. Oh, please be a dungeon. I really want a new dungeon.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Oh, find me Elise in the real world, please.
Seize them!
Pretty. Well, this looks like a fight for sure, if not necessarily a dungeon. Are those the Kami? No, that looks like a shield and a sword. No, that's the parts of the Magata. Ah, okay, yeah, the 3 items.
Who hath made us whole?
They did.
Hark! A great Kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great Kami of the sacred treasures.
I'm really glad we don't have to fight these guys, because they're not technically bad guys.
Great Kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Korjin.
But equally, you've strayed from the path.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
When you put it that way, doesn't sound so good. But okay, yeah, we'll own it.
How auspicious. We do commend thee, daughter of man.
Also, daughter of woman, just saying.
Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Hee hee.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
Shut up, Alice. I want to flex my knuckles a bit.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted.
Ooh.
Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm.
Oxymorons, got to love them.
All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
I think it's really great that they hired Brian Blessed for this role as well, it sounds like. It's the Triforce! It's not the Triforce. Nintendo would have sued the ever-living crap out of them if it was the Triforce. It's pretty though, whatever it is. I'm hoping it is just a fight in a contest and not that we've just accidentally unleashed some ancient evil. If so, I have real big questions for Soroban.
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
Oh, excellent reference. Susano, the great swordsman.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
Yes, Lise, well spotted.
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Lise, help me clear a path. Leave him to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Let me fight the primal.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Susano is obviously a character in Japanese mythology and also heavily referenced in the video game Okami, which is one of my favorite games of all time. This is very cool for me. Very cool indeed. I guess we're running away to come back and fight this another day. Kind of a shame. I think having a challenge of wills right now would be a really great time for pacing. It's been a while since we had any real combat go on, and it's been quite a while since our last dungeon, so I don't know. I think that would have been fun, but okay. I'm not the game designer. We're just going to run past everything. Only fight what we have to. Oh, we are so close to level 65. Yeah, stay over there, Mr. Red Honkin. Potion Primal was certainly not part of the plan, but I'm sure there is a perfectly logical explanation involving the ether stored in the treasures and the religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them, or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. Yeah, the guy you were mocking earlier for not being buoyant enough. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, Saraban and his people knew this might happen. Yes, as I said. High point. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whims of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. What we look for? Samurai, Dark Knight, Marauder. And 65. Da-da! Time for a new quest for Summoner, but we'll get to that later. Lord of the Revel. Transfending, maiming, striking, and scouting. So we're going to have some new fending trousers for our warrior for leveling. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase over this island. Surely there should be a chocobo chase. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Mia, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him, which means you're on your own. Or duty finder. Well, who knows? She does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by. Excellent way of just explaining away the magic of that. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. Yay, it is a dungeon. Now, this video is getting a little bit long. I normally try to end these around an hour, which we're closing in on right now, but screw it. We've got the chance to fight a primal. We are absolutely doing that right away. I need to unlock the vault door so that we can open that in Duty Finder. Don't want to have to fight too many of these. Only pulled one. That's okay. Okay. Oh, and it's gone anyway. Excellent. Unlock the vault door by clicking on it, not my bird. Excellent. Pool of Tribute now accessible. We are going to do that via the Duty Finder, at which I will be healer. And here we go into the Pool of Tribute. I'm going to let the cutscenes play for this because it is my first time doing it. I've got no idea what to expect, but fortunately, I am healing, so should be fairly straightforward. Hello, Susano. Such a pretty animation. I kind of like the arena as well. The fact that it's a platform at the center of the water. I hope that gets involved in the mechanics somehow. I know this is only going to be normal mode, so it's going to be fairly straightforward. I do always look forward to the hard mode and the extremes on primal fights. They're some of my favorites in the game. Come on, Titan. Who doesn't love Titan Extreme, right? Oh, look at it. It's so pretty.
Let the rebels begin!
That'd be a good time to remind myself of my buttons. Okay, that's get everyone in the party together then. No, wrong button. Wrong button, we'll get the right one in a second. There we are. Should really refresh my mind on what I'm doing here before going into the dungeon, but you know what? It's fine.
The seas part for we alone.
And the DPS stands in the bad, because of course they do. Okay, we're kind of getting there.
We alone.
Okay, not too much of a problem so far. Could you please move out of the bad stuff? Like, seriously. Cast a DPS, man. Like, I'm not doing great this fight, but still. At least I'm not standing in the bad.
We alone. Our heart sing in the chaos.
Oh, phase change. Let's refresh Sucker.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Oh my. Okay, this looks interesting. Enemies to kill, kill the ad, kill the ad, kill the ad, I'm assuming. Not too much of a problem. Is this all we need to do? Oh, no, no, don't move.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Damn straight we're resilient.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Okay, I kind of see what this fight's doing now. Not sure what these rocks are, but okay. I'm assuming they need to be DPS'd away. Didn't get out of that quite fast enough.
The seas part, for we alone. Such ferocity.
Heal everyone. Get the hell out of the way. Hurt Susano a bit more. Need some ether. Big heals. And battle done. That was terrible healing on my part, but we made it through. And down he goes. Normal mode, Susano. I completely forgot what half my buttons do during that, seriously. Plus learning new mechanics for the fight. Cool fight. I like the concept. I like the fact that you get that bit where you have to move out and that creates the narrow passage and then it's moved back in and stack on everyone. That's pretty cool. Player commendation, yeah, I will commend the other healer. Definitely deserves it for helping keep up with my terrible healing. Sweet. And there we are. That was Susano. And I think that is the perfect time to end this video. We will continue the storyline in the next one. So what have we done? We've basically rejoined the three parts of the Kami's treasure, the Kojin's treasure. We've drawn the Red Kojin away from their Imperial allies. Oh no, looks like we've got a cutscene. We're going to go with this first, then we'll end the video. This will be the Confederacy spotting that all the Kojin have pulled away, I hope. Pretty ships. There's the big dog himself.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That's your sign.
Damned, they did it.
Oh, good, you got it, Tansui.
Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that.
Don't be a prick, Tansui.
I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision.
Shut up, Tansui.
Beholden to your past.
Unless you're trying to goad him.
Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
So go off and kick some Imperials. Do it, you know you want to.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Good man, Rasho. My boy!
Well said for a temperate man.
Oh, those are cool masks. Square the main yard, boys.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy.
Punch fist.
All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
Go back, come on, yeah! Oh, this gets me hype. This gets me real hype. To think I was about to end the video as well. Ah, go on, my boys. Roll me, bully boys, roll. Meanwhile, in Isari.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Oh, poor Grinwatch.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
Not particularly. He's a bit of a loser, to be fair.
I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well.
Don't worry, they're on their way.
Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Oh, yachts you. Oh, you're such an evil...
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Yeah, she's kind of got you here, Gosetsu. She kind of got you here.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
I bet that voice actor had fun.
They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all.
And currently, they're kicking the snot out of your men, so, you know, there's that, right?
It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
He is really
Lady,
kind of creepy.
I'm going outside.
No, you're not. They're coming inside. Just take her. Just take her down. She's right there. You could end this. Come on, Rasho.
Not finished with you yet.
There's a small bunch of Confederates there. Yosetsu is now completely unarmed and alone. Why? At least chain her up. At least chain her up. Like, that seems the most basic thing you could do in that scenario. I don't know.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
I'm already done.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Yep. Just casually walk back out afterwards.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Of course it's true. Not even a speck of dust on me. Look
Well,
at that.
in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move?
Oh, yeah. Gladly. But...
Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right.
Like how
Although
the...
they don't seem keen to let us go.
I don't know, they've kind of just stopped fighting and let you have this chat, so...
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
But if you don't...
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
We didn't steal anything!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her. She can handle herself.
Clearly, she just took down 3 of them in one... like, 5 of them in one hit. Even I can't do that. Alice's been holding out on us if she can do that. You can just one-shot all of these mobs. Seriously over-leveled, I tell you. I'm not going to lie, it is genuinely nice to actually see Alice doing something like this.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
She's kind of just been a backing support character for the most part, so it is great to see her finally getting a little bit of frontal screen time. Right, there we are. Now, with Susano defeated, with the Confederacy doing their thing, I think this is the perfect time now to end this particular video here. We're over an hour now. I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been a great little part of the story. I'm really enjoying this, getting to see another Primal, getting to see another Primal fight, getting to show you how absolutely terrible I can be at healing sometimes when I completely forget what buttons I should be pressing and when. Anyway, that is part 3. Do stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and set your notifications on, I guess, for part 4. And if you're enjoying these series, please take a brief second to hit like and drop a comment down below. It teaches YouTube that you're also enjoying my FF14 content alongside my other content from, say, like EVE Online and so on. So it'll help promote that to a wider audience. Anyway, folks, I am going to head back now to Gridania, I think it is I need to go to. No, it is Lenosia, to go and do my class quests and continue along with those. So I'm not going to do that on video. Thank you so much for watching this one right the way through to the end and joining me on this epic journey. Until next time, happy sailing and see you in Eorzea.